Hit it, Logan.
It's X After Hours Podcast with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of X92.9's X Afternoons extracurricular activities. Enjoy.
This week on X After Hours.
Why does Eat More still look like a turd?
I want the return of the Uggo Dad Bod Donut.
They dig out a hole for the wiener.
I don't think that's what's oozing through the vein. I think it's just the way the chocolate lays.
Oh, I'm wearing the same sweater as I was for my other episodes.
Oh,
I didn't
good.
realize.
Well, this is episode 49.
Whoops. This is my new favorite Costco sweater.
This is from Dog Island Brewing. It's the Mahalo Pineapple Pilsner.
Oh, shit. That is a...
Sam picked it up. So, Sam, thanks for grabbing that
Frothy.
today.
It looked good. I can't believe how nice the artwork is on the outside of this can.
It's
It
like
is-
they hired
It's an
a
explosion.
tattoo artist or something to do this. Very
Yeah.
cool. Where is this from?
Dog Island Brewing.
Is that like local?
I believe that's a BC brewery.
Let me see.
It's where the Dog Island is.
It doesn't
It was
say.
brewed by dogs for dogs.
That's very
Four Dogs
funny.
Brewing is a Calgary place.
We gotta look that up. I really
It's in
like
Slave
this art.
Lake.
Slave Lake, cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Slave Lake.
One of the towns I have visited.
I spilt.
It's a town.
This is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I enjoy this.
It's nice and light.
It's a nice...
You should lock the door.
I did lock the door. We're good.
Okay,
And I
yeah,
put-
sorry, cleaning staff is outside the door.
Okay. Earlier this week on our show on X92.9, we wanted to talk about the celebration of the 60th anniversary of Tim Hortons. They're bringing back the retro donuts. I have no hate on the retro donuts. I think they're great. I think that we need to call a spade, though. Donuts look sexy now. They didn't always look sexy before. I want the return of the
Yeah, you
Uggo
were calling
Dad
them
Bod Donut.
The Uggo donuts. So
They're
it's
not Uggo. They taste good, but they're just not there for the aesthetic. Everything now is for the aesthetic.
the Dutchie, the walnut
Not
crunch, the blueberry,
Cinnamon Twist is beautiful.
and the blueberry fritter.
Yeah. Which you just... Never mind. What did you call it earlier? You said the...
I don't remember what I called it, Mariah. I don't know what you're talking about. But now I want to know, what is the sexiest donut for you?
Oh.
Oh,
Hi, we're recording. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay.
that's all right. Maybe they want to come in and talk donuts with us.
I think that the commitment there to get the job done was there, and I'm like, I like that.
We got a good cleaning staff here. They work hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that now, like, probably not even 10 years ago, probably 5 years ago, it was like the era of the sexy donuts coming out. There was all these cool, trendy donut shops that have opened up.
Yeah.
People were doing these crazy flavors. They're like, we have slow roasted bacon topped on top of Lucky Charms with a cool mint green icing, like something fucking crazy like that.
Something sexy. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to list off some Tim Hortons donuts, and you tell me either if it's sexy or not sexy, okay? Are you ready?
We should get some visuals for this and the after post.
Have fun with
yeah.
this, Sam. You
Sorry.
don't have to grab everyone, but if
Why
you
are
want
you doing
to
this to me?
toss a visual up, you can. The apple fritter, sexy or not sexy?
Not
I would
sexy.
say it looks like a Dutchie, so it doesn't look sexy, taste sexy, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Apple fritter is a good donut.
but
It
it's
is
not
good.
It
sexy.
doesn't look good.
Not
No.
sexy.
It looks like flat and gross, kind of.
It does not.
It doesn't look appealing to eat, but it tastes
You also
good.
said it was ugly. Okay.
Well, yeah, but it's not flat and gross.
All right. The chocolate dip, sexy or not
Sexy.
sexy?
Sexy.
Yeah,
There's something
sexy.
smooth about it.
Sexy.
It's chocolatey. It's
Anything with like the chocolate top. Like
hot.
same
Are
with-
we? Is this a food porn podcast?
Okay, wait. The sour cream plain.
Not sexy.
Really? It's so naked. You don't think it's sexy?
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
like
I'd put that one like less sexy than the chocolate dip. But,
Definitely less sexy than the chocolate dip.
But it's still sexy.
The Long John.
Very sexy, obviously. Listen to the name. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's a
It's-
longer
it's-
version of the chocolate dip.
It's in the name.
Okay, the Boston cream, which used to be the top donut. Now it's not anymore.
Oh, really? Boston cream's sexy. We all know why.
What's the top one?
What is the top one? I think it was the apple fritter this year.
I love how we glossed over that.
Okay, how about the honey cruller?
No.
That's a sexy donut.
I
Sam.
think the honey crueller's sexy because it looks like no other.
It looks exotic.
It does look exotic. Yeah.
It's like, where did that come
It's
from?
like Brazil or somewhere else in the world. I don't know.
Okay, what about the sea salted caramel dream?
What the fuck is
What
that?
the fu-
Is that one
Yeah.
of their dreams? See, this is when Tim Hortons
Yeah.
started getting their sexy donut era. They knew they had to keep up with all the cool local shops. So they're like, we better get some sexy ones out there.
Well, what do you think is the sexiest donut then?
Of time?
On the Tim Hortons menu.
Okay, I'm on their website right now.
By the way, like I hate that they do like nice donuts because I'm not going to Tim Hortons to eat a nice donut. I am there to get a stupid sugar fix and then leave.
Okay, they got some crazy shit on their
I know.
website right now. I know what you're saying. I would say either the strawberry dip donut. I stand by the pink icing being sexy, or if we're gonna dabble in the Timbit zone, the birthday cake Timbit.
I think it's
Beautiful.
the strawberry vanilla donut. Look at that donut.
That's sexy.
That's a sexy donut right there. Yeah. That's a donut
What about
you're happy to take home.
The powdered, what are those called? Like the powdered donuts, but they have the jelly on the
A
inside.
jelly donut?
Yeah, like
Isn't
a
that
good
what that is?
jelly
No,
strawberry
there's
snow
no
donut.
powder on this.
They changed their names. These are not the OG names.
I know.
It's called chocolate snow donut or strawberry snow donut. Like what? Or maybe
They
this
probably
is
got sued and that's why they can't have the same name anymore. I would say that the chocolate dip is the best looking donut.
aesthetically.
Aesthetically, it just there's something about it. I don't know. And when I think like donuts in
Do you
my
like the
head, that's what I
double
think of.
chocolate dip or like the
No, just OG,
OG.
chocolate dip.
Yeah.
the double chocolate dip's sexier, I think.
No, it's not. It's too much.
I
It's a
don't like
cake
the-
donut. It's not a yeast donut, so that's why it's not.
I don't like the chocolate donuts. Yeah.
Wow.
It's just something about the taste. It tastes too much like just it's too dense. I don't know.
Do you have a? We've given our love to Tim Hortons and obviously the Dad Bod Uggo donuts that are good staple donuts. They're delicious. They don't got to be fancy to be delicious. Have you guys come across like a donut in your time, like a local donut or something that you've looked at and you're like,
the greedy donuts. Greedy donuts?
okay,
Woo!
How can we forget about our friends at Rodeo?
oh
Who dropped by here with
The
the
greedy
box.
donuts were phenomenal.
That was the best
Those
week
are probably
ever.
the sexiest donuts. Greedy donuts aren't as sexy as those ones, but greedy donuts were like, that was interesting.
Okay.
Did you go?
I've been.
I had a donut. There's two that I want to say. One donut when I went to Hawaii. They're a type of donut there that's like local to like the Hawaiian Islands. I think they're called malasadas. They're coffee cream donuts, and they're like a Timbit, but they're all filled with like this. They're all filled with a different flavor cream, and they're a
Wait,
little
let me
bit
see
smaller.
that.
The malasadas, they're amazing, or masaladas maybe they're called. And so I had one of those when I was in Hawaii, unreal. And then my other favorite one that I've had has been the they do like a Fruit Loops one from this shop up in Edmonton called Donut Party, and it's amazing.
What about Costco? Does Costco do donuts?
I don't think they do
'Cause
donuts.
Safeway donuts are pretty
Safeway
good.
donuts are probably the best grocery store donuts.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, like
7-Eleven donuts.
I've never had the McDonald's
ne-
or 7-Eleven donut.
McDonald's donuts are not. They don't got nothing on Tim Hortons.
My
like-
issue with McDonald's is like every time I've gotten one, it's stale as fuck. But it
Oh,
actually
no.
tastes good. It's just been sitting in that cabinet for like 18 hours.
I forgot about Mavericks donuts and Airdrie.
Oh, man.
They got some. I should have brought
Holy
some.
shit.
What's the place in Red Deer?
The Donut Mill.
Donut Mill is also super
pretty
fucking
good.
good.
Fun fact: I've never had Donut Mill.
What?
Yeah, because I was
Man.
When I
Peter's
drove
Red
through with Red Deer with Mariah, you made us go stop there.
And it was great, and I had a lot of them to myself. I think Ty had one. I probably had
Yeah, you
5.
bought a dozen.
Yeah, it was good.
You're like, take some of these. I'm like, I'm good. I know what will happen.
He's just making me feel bad. I don't care. I have no self-control. I'm like, whatever. I thought about this, Sam. Instead of doing drinks for the rest of January, because, you know, a lot of people are on the dry January, what about we do donut tastings instead? We switch from one unhealthy thing to the next.
We switched from one carb to another carb.
Yeah.
Are we grabbing the same donut for all of us, though?
I guess. And we try.
It'd be cheaper than the beers too, actually. So
my God, I could just go to Mavericks every week in Airdrie.
Actually, no. Donuts are getting too expensive. That's my one gripe.
You
is it's-
think?
Well, that's because they got sexier.
Yeah.
That's right. They got sexier.
They
You're
got
getting a
sexier.
whole meal.
But
Yeah.
it's like when you order from these specialty shops and like one donut is like $4 to $5. It's like
And you know what's crazy? Because I always want to try and like support local and stuff, obviously. But when you think about the price it costs to make a donut, it is not $5 a donut. You could probably make a dozen for just above $5.
If it's a nice donut, I'll pay. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker.
Like, okay, look, Mavericks has Uggo donuts too, but even the Uggo donuts look gourmet. Look at the fritters.
Those don't look uggo at all. It's made me rethink that. Like, now I just need to go try the Tim Hortons Dutchie again.
What about these ones?
I would try them. Yes,
Is the
of course.
Dutchie
I would
back?
eat the donut. Why would I? Well, who would not eat the donut?
Look at the winter donuts from there. They got
Alright.
a pecan pie.
Yeah, pecan pie donut
Sexy
sounds
donuts.
great.
Pecan pie, lemon ricotta, maple bacon, chocolate coconut. Holy shit. Oreo Nirvana. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's they played Nirvana while making the donut into the dough.
The
when
holiday
you bite
ones
into
were
it, you just play as calm as
orange,
you are.
cranberry pistachio,
Oh my god.
gingerbread orange, festive gingerbread glazed,
But this
gingerbread cheesecake.
but this adds to my point though. They're just too fancy.
Yeah.
They're like there's nothing like just going and getting an old fashioned plain.
I know.
And like a large coffee.
Like a glazed
Okay.
donut.
Yeah.
I'll say this, though. I bet you all the people who have opened up these shops, right, because we're really seeing an uptick in the 2010s, 2020s, they're all millennials that grew up with Uggo donuts. So they wanted the sexy donut. You know what I mean? Like, they created what they dreamed of. They got tired of the Dutchies. So they said, I'm going to make a
Do you
freaking
think a
orange...
bunch of people in the 90s were like, I just wish these donuts were a little more sexy?
100%. Why? Remember when before the donut was huge, it was the cupcake.
Then where's the sexy chocolate bars? Why does
There are
Eat More
sexy
still look
chocolate
like a
bars.
turd?
Eatbore's fucking good.
Yeah,
They're really
but
good.
you still love it. They've never sexed it up.
Well, because
Yep.
they know they make their money. There are the sexy chocolate bars. You just got to go to the States where
What's
everything.
the sexy chocolate bar, Mariah?
Hold on.
The
me look.
bars with the dick pain?
What? Wow, you took it there.
I'm just saying, like, what is the sexy?
one
Putting that
sec.
visual in the podcast.
I'm doing a live Googie.
Or was that Snickers?
They
I
both
mean,
have that.
I think they both have that.
They both
though.
have the vein? Okay.
Yeah, there's like caramel and like stuff in it, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's what's oozing through the vein. I think it's just the way the chocolate lays.
Okay. Wow. There's a lot. What are the rarest chocolate bars? The wildest, most
The
complicated.
sexiest chocolate bar is the Kinder Bueno.
Cherry blossom.
I don't think
The cherry
so.
blossom?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Okay, well.
You bite into it, there's jam. What's not to love?
Weirdest chocolate bars from around the world. What's a payday?
That's only in the States.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. Holy shit, I think this is in Japan. It's the white Kit Kat. What type of liquor is that?
I don't
You've
know. I
drank
can't read that from
You've
here.
drank that. Remember with Kim?
Soju?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have a Kit Kat
I was gonna say
soju.
Kit Kat is probably the sexiest chocolate bar.
Okay,
Sleek.
actually, this is the brand I was looking for. My brother bought all of this for us when he went to Vegas last year and brought it back for Christmas stocking stuffers. Hammond's chocolate bars are crazy. He brought back $200 of chocolate, and it was the wildest shit. Like, they're not packaged, like, they're all just packaged really plainly, but the flavors are wild. Like, this one's called Pigs and Taters.
Okay,
It's
well-
milk chocolate with crispy bacon flavored bits and potato chips on the inside.
I don't know if that's sexy, but
I think that's sexy
maybe caramel could be considered a sexy chocolate bar.
because it's oozy.
Yeah, and it's like sultry. It's a sultry bar.
It is. It's an adult chocolate bar. Some
True.
are children's chocolate bars.
Yeah.
And some are adult. Like,
That's
an
right.
Eatmore's an adult chocolate bar. No kid's trying to steal that from me, and I'm glad they aren't.
An Arrow for kids, for sure.
I think
Arrow
the Wonder
sucks.
Bar is the sexiest chocolate bar.
There's
Their
no
bars are
chance.
fucking good.
I know, I love them, but they're ugly looking.
They are, but that's okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we need to move away from the
Toblerone's
sexy.
sexy.
This is
Toblerone is sexy. It's very adult, too.
'Cause
Yeah.
if you bite it, you know it's gonna fuck your mouth up. It hurts.
guys, you
I
know
thought
what we
you
gotta
just
do.
said fuck your mouth, and I was like, wow, okay. You're like, only if you get the king size bar, you try and bite into that.
He's okay, and that's chocolate talk.
It's X After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like X Afternoons, but in podcast form.
All right, and we're back. And over the holiday break, my girlfriend and I, we started watching Darcey and Stacey, which is my new favorite reality show. I've gotten into reality TV again, and Darcey and
Again, you
Stacey
never left.
Yeah.
is the best. I hadn't watched it in a long time. So here's the premise: 90 Day Fiance stars Darcey and Stacey pretty much have their fashion business. I assume they're mail order husbands. Like, I don't know how.
Is that still the proper term, mail
I don't.
order?
I don't know what the term would be, but they met them online, I believe. Like, that's how 90 Day Fiance works, right? Like, they meet someone
Yeah.
online.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're paying for it, so perhaps mail order is not the right term. But
Direct to customer.
It's kind of a bit of a it's a like a taboo type of.
I've never seen 90 Day
Marriage.
Fiance. Like, I've never seen it.
Me neither,
I've
but-
just seen the Darcey and Stacey show, and I'm absolutely hooked.
Would you
So-
like to fill me to fill you
Yeah.
in on 90
Yes,
Day
what
Fiance?
is 90 Day Fiance? I've seen that guy put mayonnaise in his hair. I've seen that clip, and I said, bullshit.
No, that's all I know is the male guy. That's it. I don't know
There's
any.
no way that's real. Like, he was clearly like, oh, TV.
No, I think it
better
works.
throw some
I think it does.
So on that
No
show,
way.
basically, they meet online and then they have 90 days to kind of figure out if they like want to get married, and they'll like
That's
meet
all
up
the
and
time
live
you
together, and it's just all drama. Like the whole idea of the show is just for drama.
It's TLC, right?
Yeah, it's
They
chaos.
crank out some trash television. That's
Oh,
actually what it
dude.
stands for.
And
Okay, what's the L and the C stand for?
I don't know. Trash
Leisure
Love
Channel.
Channel?
leisure channel. Yeah, Love Channel. Yeah.
I noticed, though, that they do have, like, so many 90 Day Fiance shows. They have shows of the cast just watching other 90 Day Fiance
That's like
episodes.
the
They do
Pillow
their own,
Talk.
like, YouTube Reacts series.
Yep. Yep.
Jesus.
That's keeping TLC afloat.
They're really good though on this show of like, you know, the cliffhanger commercial break
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Oh my god, they're so good at that.
It's
You
got
know
the
what?
best TV interstitial music where it's like, I'm a boss ass bitch. Look at me walk around in Miami, and they're cutting around.
It's always
Yeah.
in Miami too.
That's where they moved to, Darcey and Stacey.
Okay,
and
that makes sense why they fucking look like that because
That's
It-
the most Miami look ever.
it is brutal. Like
I love it. It's great.
Sorry, I'm not shitting on anybody who wants to get anything done. Do what makes you happy, but there's a point where it's
They
like
do look
you can't
astonishingly different.
recognize yourself anymore. Like there's getting work done to look good, and then there's like you look fucked up. Like they look botched.
You gotta watch this show.
Oh man, I was like that scared me. It was like
I'll give you my Prime
ventriloquist.
account because I had to order
have a Prime
Discovery
account.
Plus to watch it. I saw it on there, and I said, "I'll pay the $8.99. I don't care. I want
It's
to
like
see
I
these
am
people."
addicted. Okay, if you like that show, watch Vanderpump
Do the
Rules.
people look fucking wild?
Okay, this is all. Yeah, this is all it is. Well, in the early seasons, they look normal, and then later on, you're like, holy shit. Basically, Vanderpump Rules is Lisa Vanderpump. She was an Orange County housewife, I believe, and she has this bougie restaurant in Hollywood and in like LA, and basically, it just films all the hot like wait staff that works there, and they just all like fuck each other and date and cheat on each
That sounds
other,
like porn.
and they're really bad at their jobs, but it shows like the drama of the
Oh,
restaurant. So it's just really funny. And you're going to Vegas in a couple months or whatever. You should go because she has a restaurant in Vegas. Yeah.
It's kind of like Below Deck,
Yeah.
just a different format.
Totally.
I've had a lot of like
That format works.
Yeah.
in my early 20s. A lot of girlfriends tried to get me onto reality TV, and I didn't like any of them. And then like we stumbled across Darcey and Stacey in a hotel one night on TLC. It was after like some bullshit ghost hunting show.
Hey, the ghost hunting's where it's at. Okay.
I'm not allowed to watch those shows anymore.
Okay.
But the Darcey and Stacey came on, and I was blown away that these people existed. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about them, but I'm just blown away like that they are humans. Like it seems like a fake person to me.
well, I think a lot
like
of
the way
it's
they live
probably
their life.
scripted.
I don't
Like,
know. I don't know anymore.
Have you watched another one you would like? It's Bling Empire. It's it's fucking crazy. It's basically the movie of Crazy Rich Asians. Yeah, you've seen it, right? And essentially, they loved the success that the show Crazy Rich Asians had, the movie, and they were like, we'll fucking one-up you. We are these people. They're living in, like, California, Miami, Singapore, Japan, and it shows their life as these incredibly wealthy people who are, like, obsessed with plastic surgery. It's crazy. Yeah.
Do you think when the cameras are rolling, they create the drama, like, or do you think they always live like that? That's what I mean, like, when I can't believe they exist.
I think that they maybe necessarily don't need to be prompted because the cameras are like their fuel to the flame. They love it. Like, they're like, ooh.
And they wouldn't pick like
Like, if they followed us around, it'd be boring as shit.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, Mariah, how are ya?
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know,
go
I'm
walk
not
my
starting
dogs.
drama being like, oh, Mariah said this shit about me.
I
blah,
mean,
blah,
we
blah,
could
blah,
get
blah,
one
right?
going with you. We could put that wedding
You could
planning.
spread a rumor. And
We
then
could
get
get
it
one
going.
going.
It's actually funny. On my so one of my best friends, and you're going to be emceeing the wedding with her. She also hosts a podcast, but she works in media. And she was like, dude, we should just record everything that's being said on your bachelorette and sit down after the night's out and just record a fucking podcast.
Okay, how wild do you
It's
think you girls are going to get? Where are you guys going? Mexico?
Yeah, for one of them, we're going to Arizona. We're going to
Phoenix,
Scottsdale
yeah.
for American spring break.
I'm sure they've seen... like, what are you guys going to bring that's so crazy?
What are we going to bring?
Yeah, what are you going to bring to the table? What's the
Oh,
energy?
I don't know.
So they're not ready for it.
I don't know what. It's like 8 white girls in Arizona. You've never seen it before. It's
You're
crazy.
going to be like, we had 8 White Claws last night. Sarah smoked too many cigs. It was crazy.
My friends are gonna be very mad. We're just shit talking them on the pod. No, but it was funny because she said this to me. She was like, "Dude, you should just do that for your podcast when you're gone. Just get some like unhinged shit." She's like, "I'll bring my camera equipment."
Yeah, do it. Record it. That's a good idea.
I know, right?
That's a good plan. I think every bachelor and bachelorette party should be recorded.
Scary.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
The number one reason for divorce: video evidence from the Bachelor
But
and
you'll get a
Bachelorette
TLC
parties.
channel deal. That'll be nice.
You
Right.
thought video podcasts were a bad idea. Here's video bachelorette parties.
Woo! All right, best reality TV show. It's Darcey and Stacey right now. What do you got?
Best reality TV.
What have you been hooked on, Mariah? I know you watch it.
Oh man, I haven't watched. Like, I've never seen an episode of the Kardashians ever.
Because you know you love it.
I probably Vanderpump Rules would have my vote. Like, I love that show. I gotta finish it, but it's pretty good. I've watched like the first 5 seasons.
Sam, what's yours?
I fucking love Below Deck. It's the best reality show ever because I love the types they have for everybody on that
Yeah.
show. They always fit into the type. Like the deckhands who are guys are always like fucking meatheads. But
this-
it's so funny.
Is this about yachts?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're sailing with like rich clients.
Oh man.
And it's so fun.
I fell into a TikTok hole about yachting.
Yeah.
Okay, because and I'm amazed that these people like let these cameras on, but maybe this isn't like the really, really elite rich. Because I heard in Hollywood, a lot of young actors and actresses, if they didn't like bank a role, like I actually heard this about Zac Efron. Somebody said this was what he does, and other people like, I don't know, Bella Hadid or something. They will go and basically like contract themselves out to rich elite yachists, and they will like go and sleep with people and party with them for money and basically be escorts on yachts.
That's like the plot of the Nicolas Cage movie.
What movie?
The Unbearable Weight of Massive
That is
Talent.
literally
Yeah.
It's like
that is
literally the plot of it, Mariah.
Yeah, actually, yes, you're right. But
Yeah.
they say like they will do that if they don't have like a script coming, or if they want to like promote a show that they have coming out. People will hire them. So Zac Efron will go sleep with like a bunch of MILFs.
I don't know if he's sleeping with
I
them.
think he is.
I think he's just partying with them.
He's Zac Efron.
I don't know.
Shit's gonna happen. That's
I
fine.
don't know. Like I heard like who like a bunch of like the Jenners and stuff, or like Leonardo DiCaprio. Why do you think he always has models on yachts? Because he pays the models.
Well, obviously, I didn't think he didn't.
See, by the way, on Below Deck, there's so much of that going on between the staff. It's fucking crazy.
So the staff are in on
yeah.
it.
So basically, what'll happen is like they'll like work a charter for like 4 days or whatever, and then they'll get their tips, and then basically they'll go to some town somewhere, like somewhere fancy, get fucked up, and all hook up. It's crazy. That's all that show
like,
is.
Greasy, dirty. I'm like, ugh,
there's
my
like
skin crawl.
Black and white cameras in the bunks, like that level of greasy. Like
Sam,
it is
I gotta
fucking
get in on this.
Yeah, I always like turn my nose up on that type of reality TV, and just as of
Until
late,
you
I'm like,
get addicted to it and you're like,
as of late, I'm like, there's a
Dude.
reason why people watch it, because like we love watching a garbage fire.
If you didn't get addicted, like this is like Traitors level of addicting.
oh,
I don't
up
think
there.
it's traders level.
did you
but
guys
it's
watch
like,
I'm
not like dying. Like I'm not rushing home, being like, I gotta see Stacey's
But
wedding.
everybody likes some shitty trash TV that they can just put
Yeah.
on, and like it's mindless. Like
I love how much people end up carrying. Like
Too
I looked
Hot
at-
to Handle. I'm
Oh.
like,
You look at those people's Instagram accounts, and there's people being like, "You did the right thing."
yeah, I know.
And
Like
it's like,
people are
Jesus,
just-
how do you care that
But
much?
you know what's fucked up about Too Hot to Handle is how shitty the people actually are. I'm like, you can't fake this. How shallow you are. Like, you're fucking shitty. And it's like, they have no remorse. Their producers only put on hot people. Like, they don't care about like body inclusivity or like.
They want that 15 minutes.
They're like, everybody needs to be from age 25 to 29, and they have to be a fitness model to be on this show.
Every time I see stuff like that, I grab my popcorn and I just.
And we
Ready to
eat
go.
it up. We are the
Ready-
consumers. We eat it up.
There we
Yeah.
go.
You know, you'll have to watch an episode of Darcey and Stacey and let me know what you think.
No, I don't want to get hooked.
I
It's
want,
already on my
you're not gonna
TikTok.
get hooked.
It's on my TikTok, and now I'm just like researching before and after photos of these fucking
Okay,
bitches.
well, I'm not racing home to watch it, but when the girlfriend wants to toss it on, I say, hell yeah, let's go. And now it's time for Mariah and Ty's Hall of...
Fame.
Mariah and Ty's Hall of Fame.
The winner was Power Wash Simulator.
Real? What? We did that again? I thought you've already
No.
reviewed that.
No.
Remember, we did,
We did
two
a
episodes.
two-parter.
Yeah. There's only one review. We didn't do any review for the first part.
That's right.
But I'm not gonna lie, I played Power Wash Simulator.
Wait, so
It's
is
really
Power
fucking
Wash
good.
Simulator? What else?
It's that game
Our
where you just
drinks?
clean.
My drinks?
Yeah, your sangria and
Sangria in Vegas.
in Las Vegas.
Unfortunately, the sangria didn't get any votes.
Well,
I think
fuck
Power
our
Wash
wild.
Simulator was the only thing people could go out and actually give a try.
Hey,
You'd
can
like
give-
that game. You're just cleaning shit.
Yeah, you know what?
You love a good power wash.
You're diving a little deeper into the world of Mariah and Ty with the X After Hours podcast.
Now it's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
It's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
Sam, go first.
All right, my review is Matt Berry's dog Coco.
Oh,
I
shit.
was dog sitting this week for Matt Berry, and Coco, funniest dog ever. I love Coco. I have a video that I'm going to include, but basically, bedtime. Coco didn't want to sleep on the floor or on the dog bed or on the bed. She wanted to try and sleep in my suitcase.
Pretty much all of us have watched Coco except Mariah at this point. Like I
Yeah.
stayed over and watched Coco. Logan's watched Coco.
Well, I have dogs.
Yeah,
so
you
I
ever want a
can't-
vacation from Bunts and the Dogs?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Except my commute gets longer if I go to Airdrie, which is a dial.
But you get a whole house to yourself, not just an apartment.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, dog sitting Coco 10 out of 10 time because I was living downtown and Coco, cute dog.
Do you like living downtown? That's a big bonus.
Yeah. Oh man. Not having to drive 35 minutes each way to work. Oh,
See, I
What a
have
treat.
like PTSD though from having a dog in an apartment. So much fucking work. I don't know how they do it. Like,
Coco's so low key
not
though.
as big as a husky.
yeah.
No, Coco's like little. Like
She's like a little medium dog.
She is small, but I'm like still to take him out.
She's also like older, right? So like the energy level isn't as high. She like
She hates when there's horses on TV.
yeah.
Man, anytime anybody, like I lived in a ground floor condo when I had my first dog, which was good. So, cause we like I could just let him out like that
Yeah.
way. But like anytime anybody in the hallway walked by our front door, he would lose it. It was just like the sounds, you're around too many people. Like,
It's not a city dog.
no.
Like it's quiet.
Yeah. So that's impressive. So what do you give her as a rating? You better
10
say something nice.
10 out of 10, honestly. Like like when you dog sit for people, you're kind of like expecting it to be a little chaotic, but it was like the easiest thing ever. It was amazing.
Really?
Like,
Okay, I'll
Coco
never
was the
ask you to
best.
dog sit my dogs because it will
Wow.
not.
I don't know. I feel like
easy.
your dogs, you just got to find like the right vibe, and then it's good. Except they are huskies and they do go. "Ow."
Yeah, they do howl a lot, but
They talk.
They're good. What about you?
They're
Ty?
just speaking.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, Sam and I went to a Flames game together.
That's right.
And I actually reviewed my very first Flames pocket dog. I'd
Oh.
never had it before. And so I believe Sam has a video clip of me reviewing a Calgary Flames pocket dog. So let's hear from you, Ty.
Is it rolling? Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
This is a live review of the week. It's interesting that it's in a pocket.
There's a lot of bread.
I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Sam ate his pocket dog before we got to our seats.
Yeah, I was pretty much done. I was hungry. I was hungry.
Hungry too,
Guys,
man.
you know
But
what's
pocket dogs are good though
It's for the
because
content of the podcast.
it's got the like the full bread.
I like that you get tossed cheese whiz in
But
there.
how
It's
do you
nice.
put your condiments in there? Like you
So
just
They
squeeze
squirt
it in?
Yeah, so they dig out a hole for the wiener and then they put whatever your condiment is
They put
inside.
the liquid, they put the
the wiener.
jellies and
But
the
the
creams
problem
in
is
there?
though is that at the bottom all of your condiments collect.
I
and so
only got cheese whiz on mine though. That's where you make the mistake. You're getting like a.
I know.
We put
I
some
think
relish in there.
I did ketchup, mustard, relish.
Nice.
It's too much
That's too much
Sauce.
condiment.
sauce.
much sauce.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, guys, this is really ironic. In the spirit of talking about hot dogs.
You brought a hot dog.
Check this out. This is a keychain filleted smoky.
Can I eat it?
No.
Oh.
So this is what is so funny about
That
this.
looks good.
Yeah, this is hilarious, right? Look at that. It's even got the sauce on it. When I won this at my family Secret Santa, so my cousin, I was telling you about this on air.
You're like, that's a big smoky.
I didn't know what it was. At first, I was a couple wines in, not gonna lie, a couple vodkas in. And we were playing a game where it's basically like beer pong Secret Santa. So you toss a ball in a cup, cup's numbered, then you go and you grab that gift according to the number. I open this up and my cousin looks at me and he's like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, I bought that hoping you would talk about it on the radio. He's like, I fucking bought it last minute and I thought it was so dumb because it looks like a little chode dick, but it's a
That's a
smoky.
huge smoky. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
huge
It's
smoky.
massive.
And he says, I thought, how funny would this be if Mariah won this and she talks about it on her podcast? He said that to me and I was like, get the fuck out of town. I won this. I'm keeping it. It's
That's
amazing.
awesome. That's awesome.
And it's from Spencer's.
Of course,
The
it's from
best
Spencer's.
place for that type of product.
Like, don't you want to just take a little nibble out
Haven't you
of
ever
this guy?
seen like a family walk into Spencer's and then they walk too far in the back and they're like, oh shit, wall of dildos. Get the kids out of here. Turn around.
They're like this mounted next to the wall of dildies. Anyways, so I thought this was very funny and I thought it was hilarious that you guys were talking about hot dogs. And then I thought it was hilarious that my cousin wanted me to win this. He was like, I was hoping you would pick this. I give the little smoky keychain, big smoky keychain, a 10 out of 10. It's a conversation starter. It's interesting and it's high quality.
If you don't have your glasses on, you could mistake that for a few things. So
Well,
it's
that's what I'm
slightly
saying.
NSFW,
like,
actually.
I didn't see the original, like,
Stop gripping it like that.
why? What? There's nothing to grip.
What do you mean? It's massive. It's a big smoky. That thing is huge.
That's an average Smoky.
Bring back the.
Huge.
This is the first NSFW product review of the week for me this year. So
2024. Is it soft?
no,
It's hard?
It's all hard, baby.
It's rock hard, eh?
You
Wow.
snag that thing. Oh, what are you doing?
That's smoky on knuckles. All right, well, next week is episode 50.
Dude, seriously?
No way.
Yes, we should try to get
We
someone
should show
on.
up elegant. I think we should suit it up.
I vote Matt Berry.
Okay, well, that's
Chaos.
one option.
For chaos. By the way, before we go, I just wanted to say that like we fully counted up the socks,
That's
which
what's
I'm
behind
sitting behind.
Sam.
For Socks
He's
the
in a
Rock.
tower of socks.
Thank you to all of our listeners who absolutely balled out on the socks. We have 1,800 pairs of socks.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And then that is going to be tripled by Sock Rocket. So total of like, I think 6,000 pairs.
And this is helping in from the cold,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So thank you to everybody who listens to the podcast and listens to the station who hooked us up with so many pairs of socks. Like holy shit.
Yeah, on
You look
that
like you're
note,
on the sock throne.
what do we
Literally.
give? What do we give the beers before we?
I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I also give it. I'll give it a 9. I like the flavor. I wish there was a little bit more pineapple, but it's really good. And I love the can. It's beautiful.
You know, I didn't like it that much.
Really.
It's easy to drink, but I'm not a huge fan of the taste. I'm going to give it a 7, but the packaging gets like a 15 out of 10.
Yeah, like I pictured this to be like juicy almost.
Yeah, almost like a sour, but I don't know. It was still drinkable for sure.
So cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you have anything you want us to cover for episode 50, xafternoons at x929.ca.
Bye.
Bye!
You've been listening to X After Hours podcast with Mariah and Ty.
You want more? Then tune into X Afternoons with these two live on Calgary's alternative X92.9 Monday through Friday 2 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time at x929.ca.
And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of X After Hours downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.
The other day, I said, I love you. And then Alice said, I love you too. And I said, what's your favorite song by them? And she said, Shut the Fuck Up. And I said, I don't think I've ever heard that one.
That's
How's it
funny.
go?
That's very funny. I would have also said shut the fuck up.